What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video today. We have some very good stuff to talk about today and really there is proof now that XRP is almost there. This is literally proof. After seeing this video, you should know the future of XRP. You should know it. And if you don't, you are very ignorant, and or you don't have money to invest, and that's another thing, or you're just hating on this community because you know that it's actually a good thing. So let's dig in because we have some interesting stuff. Guys, thank you all of you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. We reached 10K today. Very interesting. Guys, subscribe to this channel for more on XRP every day and turn on the notification button to not miss any news about XRP and making you wealth over generations. Let's take a look. Genie tweeted out here, connect the dots. Take a look at this, guys. First thing I want you to bring your attention to, this is the R3 Twitter. Look at the colors. If you go to the Ripple account, they have the same colors, guys. They are putting in place the very technology that will be around for at least 100 years. You do not want to miss out on this technology, guys. Let's take a look at the pictures here. R3 launches universal settler application to facilitate global payments on Corda. XRP, the first settlement mechanism. It's all connected, guys. Look at this. Look at the ecosystem. Citibank, Accenture, Alpha Point, Appway, Bain, BT Systems. Guys, this is huge, guys. This is huge. Let's take a look. ING, Huawei, SIA, Oracle. Go to the Ripple website and you will see Oracle. Guys, Microsoft, LG, everything is on here. It is gonna be the future of all the payment systems. They are switching at the very moment, and it could happen every second of the day. It could happen. All fiat currencies in the world. Take a look at that. XRP. It's part of the R3 ecosystem. And XDC also, by the way. Go check that stuff out, guys. This is huge. Huge stuff that we're talking about right here. This is your biggest opportunity to make wealth. Cross-border payments, the role of data, standardization in achieving frictionless payments. Let's take a look what they're saying. This is very important, guys. In society today, it's safe to assume that composing, sending, receiving, and interpreting email is second nature. We do it across different devices, on the go, in meetings, work, home, you name it. And we do it efficiently and effortlessly. If we were to ask Malcolm Gladwell, he'd say that of course we've collectively reached this level of competency, as most of us have certainly exceeded the golden 10,000 hours rule. But there is something even more fundamental here, the standardization of information. Now take a look what they're saying, guys. They're talking about email. Why do you think they're talking about email? Because they're literally sending payments like an email, which is something very huge. Our standard email contains from to CC, BCC, subject, and body. Each field serves a specific purpose and meets a minimal requirement in order to send an acceptable message. Even within each field, there are norms and standards that apply. Email address structure, for example, includes username at domain. The structure won't change regardless of your service provider. This is how we should think about the structure of cross-border payments. If we want to ensure that the process is efficient, fast, defined, and scalable, there simply must be a base level data requirement. Unfortunately, there is no clear standard for cross-border payments, and the shortcomings have never been more evident. Can you see how Ripple is thinking about payments? Just this piece of information put on their website as the Ripple company is enough for you to understand what they are doing, guys, because this is so huge. This is the internet of value that we have been talking about all the time, and it's here. It's literally happening in front of your eyes, and this is what's gonna happen. Consistency and transparency. Think about this. If you have a company and you're moving millions and billions of dollars, you want The least you want to pay the least amount is that's possible to move your money. It's just how it works. And that's what Ripple is doing, and it's the best at this. Guys, wake up because it's almost time. You don't have any time left. Let's take a look at what Rosie Rios is saying about Gary Gensler, and in general, look how positive she looks. Look how not worried she is about this SEC.
Well, I think the good news about kind of structure is, there's obviously a regulatory framework that's in place. We have a new administration. We have a lot of great people at the helm having a lot of great conversations about what happens to inspire innovation, not stymie innovation. And so, I adore Gary Gensler. I think he's going to do a fabulous job in not just in the crowdfunding space, but in the crypto space and all the other areas where I think you need level-headed people who have been in the trenches. He was obviously the chair of the CFTC in the past. He knows crypto. He was at MIT studying this, and so he, in my opinion, obviously in the Obama administration, he was also part of the Jobs Act legislation, among other pieces of legislation. So the regulatory framework that needs to be in place is really just beginning, in my opinion. Those discussions are happening now. And so you see a lot of, of course, you saw the news about, for example, El Salvador passing a law to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. That's a huge, huge step. So having the government, the regulators, literally kind of, trying to get ahead of this, which is really hard because government doesn't usually lead; they usually follow, right? So they react. They react to innovations that are happening in the private sector. So I do think that in this administration, you do have a lot of good people at the helm, starting the conversations that needed to be started.
You can see what she's saying, guys. Governments, they follow. They usually follow once the private sectors are having an innovation. They are not leaving. They're not just leaving and ignoring. No, they will follow. And this is the most important thing of what she's saying. Because, guys, she's working with Ripple and she knows best. So we know what to expect right now from Ripple and the XRP price very, very soon. Ripple looks to the future with groundbreaking IPO following the settlement of the SEC lawsuit. Now, after this lawsuit is finished, we are gonna have an IPO, and this is what's gonna happen. The price is gonna skyrocket, guys. As the chart above shows, the performance of Ripple's token XRP has been erratic to say the least, with a visible downturn in late December following the SEC lawsuit, but the coin started taking on significantly more optimistic lease on life in the spring of 2021, bolstered by market optimism and social media sentiment. Now this is really exciting, guys, because we are starting to see movement, volatility, everything, and even in the Bitcoin price. There is a huge bull run coming, guys, and be ready for it. This is what Garlinghouse said. In the next 12 months, you'll see IPOs in the crypto blockchain space. We're not going to be the first. In other words, he knows that within this 12 months, they will go live. They will go do an IPO. And if this happens, what do you think is going to happen to the XRP price, guys? It's at least 2 to 3 digits if we get the SEC settle the IPO and relisted. It's 3 digits for sure. And we're not going to be the last, but I expect us to be on the leading side. It's a natural evolution for our company. This is Coinbase. They also went through an IPO. Now, guys, you have to understand that Ripple is a way bigger company than Coinbase at the moment. So if just Coinbase shares is $268, expect Ripple to be way more, because companies that use RippleNet are 200 something per share. So imagine what Ripple will do. It's very near. The time is very near, and this is the R3 colors that I've been talking about, including introducing the R3 sandbox for digital currencies, new learning and development platform for CBDC experimentation. Request a demo. This is gonna be huge, guys. They are making very big steps. Let's take a look at the SEC, guys. Ripple might prove most of XRP sales were offshore. Then what? Because this is now the very interesting thing. Ripple is going to show the court that most of the XRP sales are out of the USA. What will happen? Let's take a look. It's very interesting. Don't forget to watch the whole video, guys, and you will have a very big understanding that Ripple is going to make a move very, very soon. This means so what does this mean for Ripple? This means another fighting chance for the company to prove that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission lacks jurisdiction over the sales of XRP, which majorly took place in other countries. This could work in Ripple's favor if it can prove that 90% of the XRP was sold outside the USA and basically away from the SEC's administration. However, this evidence can only be used in case of a trial. With this motion granted, Ripple will add documents that sales of XRP occurred outside USA. Everything outside USA, the SEC has no jurisdiction over. This helps this part of the case to get dismissed. And what do you think will happen if this part gets dismissed? Well, then it's a very big win for Ripple. It's just in case and to further prove the SEC incompetence with the case to begin with. And this is what it's all about. We have to show the SEC that it has no power in this case, and that's what Ripple is really doing right now. So a result of this lawsuit could be learning that while Ripple sales are investment contract, secondary sales aren't, meaning that exchanges can relist, then Ripple will just continue selling outside of the US and everything will resume as normal. But not everything will resume as normal. XRP will be the first token that has passed regulation. And this is what most people forget and do not understand, which will give Ripple a very big price. Indonesia's central bank marshals staff to enforce crypto payments ban. Now this is something that's gonna happen with all the meme coins and all this stuff. Guys, there is regulation coming. So be sure that you have your money in something that you believe in and not just put your money in something that is speculative. Take a look at Ripple, take a look at Algo, take a look at Ethereum. They all have use cases. They're just not any coin with speculative meme coins or anything. So be sure to check that out, guys. It's very important. Thank you, Uncle Elon. Elon Musk is very, very active. Since past 7 days, his all tweets has big XRP hints, and most of tweets has 888, flip of the switch, near future. Guys, this is very true. You can think that this is conspiracy, but go look at his latest tweets. It's very crazy. It's all about XRP, the Phoenix, world currency, 8. It's crazy. Go check it out. Put the gematria calculator and check for yourself. What he has been tweeting in the last couple of days, it's not normal, guys. And this is also a sign that we are very close to that switch. Here we have the CTO David Schwartz says he wants to get to the point where it would be very easy to build an XRP ledger sidechain. Amazon could definitely, they certainly have the infrastructure to make this happen. What we need to do is to create software that's clean and organized enough. Then I think it could be very competitive. Now imagine that Amazon is built on the XRP ledger. It's very crazy, guys, how far this can go because they have sidechains now. And he said the federated sidechains can be used by Amazon, for example. We don't have a secret agenda. This is not going to succeed if it's just a Ripple thing. But they will use it because most of the people are using it now. Most of the institutions are seeing that the Ripple net technology is very, very efficient. If you're selling your XRP right now because you feel that nothing is going to happen short term with Ripple and SEC, go and do some research. Ripple, as big of a fish they are just one fish in a vast ocean. Don't get caught up in the mainstream news. Bigger picture reveals all. Now this is what he's talking about because we are very near, guys. You think the SEC is taking a 60-day extension? This is just to confuse you that you will think that nothing will happen, but it will happen within these 60 days, and that's what most people don't know. I know a lot of people who sold XRP because they think, oh, it's going to be another 60 days. No, guys, 90% of the cases are solved within this period. Do not forget that. We are very close because most retail traders are out of the positions. Take a look. Pawnshop Jewelry, Subuna Lulir, eRemit, these are all partners of Ripple. Western Union, Money Transfer, Optimum. Guys, there is so much proof. There is so much proof. Reda Al Ansari exchange customer. This is Ripple Partners, Management Office of Reda Al Ansari, exchanged by the senior officials from Optimum. We just showed you Optimum. It's a partner of Ripple. This is exactly how you have to connect the dots, guys. They're not gonna give it to you. Links Global has launched a remittance corridor between Australia and Vietnam based on RippleNet. Let's take a look what it says. Publicly traded company Links Global Digital Finance Corporation has announced that its subsidiary Direct Agent 5 has kicked off a direct remittance corridor to Vietnam after integration with local payments provider FinFan. The latter is Vietnam's biggest remittance company and it works on RippleNet. Guys, I have talked enough and I have said enough. If you do not believe it by now, you are not to be helped and you will miss out big time. Thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate everyone who watches my videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.